they supinate and pronate, it's going to throw you completely off. It makes it to where the supination and pronation is perfect as well. Got it? Now, why not do hinges on both sides? It's a good point. I have done hinges on both sides of elbows, although we found we really don't need it. On knees, we typically do hinges on both. So what do I know so far? I know that this is gonna tell me where my supination and pronation goes, and I know that I'm 90 degrees. I'm pretty spot on my 90 degrees. So those are the things that I have to have when I put this cast back together. Now, I can go ahead and straighten her out a little bit. I need to make sure I pad enough padding on each edge that I'm folding padding back. So believe it or not, I take my time doing that because you definitely want that padded edge. And if you think you just pull some out, be very careful of that. Uh-oh, now I can't see my marks, so you got to trim that back too. Yeah, I am, but mostly. Don't. Remember I told you it has to be tight to get that to curve?
Pull on the plaster.
Well, I am going to here in a minute. I'm starting to now. You're not going to make it too tight because it's already hard underneath, right? I'm not going to try to go too far. I'm just going to let this dry for a little bit before I move on. Because I don't think you guys are going to be able to move on. Take your time. We've got all night, although it is my birthday. But when you're all done, you should actually see where the hinge is, kind of underneath the cast. You know that's the end of that's the hinge, or the hinge marks the joint line. So I'm happy there, right? Start a little below it, because I don't want to have to go back to this. I'm going to go ahead and just catch the hand now. Nope, you can't, can you?
It's kind of pointless. Well, that's why you mold the...
That's why you make sure you base it off at 90 degrees. I see a little bit of blue in there.
Okay.
A little bit. As long, I'm relying completely on the fact that whatever lines I do see that I'm lined up, and that the elbow's 90 degrees and the hinge is 90 degrees. But you could tell I was trying to make just that one layer of fiberglass or plaster down where I could still see some markings to get me in the right ballpark. What I'm looking for is proper positioning, the hinge making good contact with the cast, the hinge in the right spot, and the fact that when you put that on, the elbow's at 90 degrees and the hinge is at 90 degrees. That is what I'm looking for. You do all those, I'm a happy man. Pretty easy, right? You guys got this?